Hi there. This video is about what to do if you leave your sunroof open in the rain and you didn't know about it for hours. So the sunroof is gonna let a lot of rain into the headliner up top of it. So you have to make sure that you've got something blowing air up there. So I have a leaf blower. Just leave it on, aimed up into the crevice up there, so that the air can blow through there consistently and dry things out. Fan, get a big fan, just let it run in there. You're gonna have to vacuum like every single corner of your vehicle, including in the seats. Right in the back here, it's gonna collect a lot of water. As you can see, there's a little bit of moisture there still. I was just vacuuming it out. Now get a good powerful shop vac. Something like this does a really good job. If you buy a small shop vac, it's really not going to be effective, but you're going to have to make sure you get into every nook and cranny down next to those little spots like that. They're going to hold water, because underneath that seat is going to be your lowest point, and it collects a lot of water. You're going to have to make sure that you vacuum the seams on hatch here. These seams will soak up a lot of water as well. Make sure you vacuum out your console. Make sure you vacuum out around all your instruments and everything. It's going to be a process. If your car is soaked in water, it's going to create mold, it's going to create mildew, it's going to be gross. So you got to work your butt off to make sure it gets cleaned out properly. This is a headache that I caused myself because I was out last night listening to tunes, had the sunroof open, and when I got home, I wandered in the house and forgot all about it. So this morning I woke up and she was full of rain. And I'm just working away at it. I figured I'd give you guys some heads up on how to take care of this. So I got a buddy who is a detail man, and he explained what I needed to do. So I started by getting a fan in here, getting a leaf blower blowing up through the headliner, because there is space up here and you want that to be able to get dried out. So it's going to be a bit of work, but if you want to save your car, you're going to have to get in there and give her. So you got to make sure that your seats get moved all the way back and all the way forward, and let your shop vac do the work on that carpet. But you're going to have to take some time, because you'll hear the water going into that shop vac head. If it hits your instrument panels and all that, you're going to have to make sure you got a fan aimed at that. Plus you're going to want to use your vacuum to try and pull some of the water out. Right? So it's not going to be an easy process, but it sure happens to a lot of people. So that's why I wanted to make this video and kind of explain it to everybody, that you need to hit every corner. And if that shop vac head is nice and clean, then you want to hit your headliner as well. See these big water marks that this made? This sucks. But my buddy says he's got some kind of dry chemical that will get rid of those water marks on the ceiling. As you can see, they look pretty crappy. Anyway, what I would do is, if it's an emergency and you've got water in your car, I would get into a nice dry spot, get a good sized fan, leaf blower, good sized shop vac, and start giving her, because you only got so much time before it's going to start to make a stink in your car, and that stink won't go away if you don't take care of it. So anyway, I hope everybody learns a little something from this video. Kind of get the idea that you need lots of airflow up top. You need a good suction vacuum so that you can pull the water out of the backs of the seats, because they're sloped down, so the water will make its way to the back of the seat. And you want to make sure you get in between the seats, down in there, with one of where's this thing? With this guy. This guy's a detailing guy for your vacuum. So that guy, you want to get into all the little nooks and crannies with it. This guy works really well for getting a seal around the seams and stuff, and it will pull water up like crazy. Just as an example, I'll show you for a second here. It's going to be loud. So I'm leaving it running there for a second, and you'll see when I pull it off, immediately water there. So make sure that you've got a good powerful vacuum to pull that water out of the backs of your seat crevices, or you will ruin your seats. Anyway, I'll shut that off for a second. So this is what we're doing, lots of airflow. And even if you want, after you're done vacuuming and everything, take a bowl of sea salt, put her up top. Sea salt helps pull moisture out of the air, and it needs to just stay there for the rest of the day so that it can kind of help along with everything else with the air moving in there. And yeah, that's my advice for today. Hopefully you can save your car when this happens to you. Have a great day, folks.